What's up, everybody? Chuck Tornado, Tortuga Ranch, and we got another one for you today. Guess what? I'm always doing something. I got a project over here. I got a project over there. I got a project over there. I'm doing shit all the time. Guess what? We're gonna turn this, which used to be the tortoise habitat. This used to be the tortoise habitat. We're gonna turn this into another box turtle habitat. So already we're starting with what is this? This vegetation, just, you know, piles of vegetation, because they like to hibernate and stuff like this. So keep in mind, there are no turtles in here. Not one. All the turtles are throughout my other areas. But the turtles, because of my holdbacks, every year I keep back 20, 30, and they keep growing. Where do you put them? They can't just keep living in the same pen. They're going to get overrun. And box turtles, in my opinion, don't do so very good if they're crowded. You know, if their pen is assholes and elbows and they're all crowded, they don't do very well. You're going to see little things like ear infections. You're going to see stress-related illnesses. So what I like to do is just keep making more box turtle pens. So this is going to be for a lot of grow outs, a lot of sub-adults. This pen's pretty big. What we have here is a lot of vegetation. The vegetation piles are very important. Absolutely phenomenally important for box turtles, because they like to dig in here when it comes time for hibernating and stuff. And this time I'm doing it right. I'm actually getting the pen ready a year before I actually put in the turtles in it. The truck that you see behind you has 5 tons of organic topsoil. This is organic topsoil, guys. Nothing I do here is cheap. Trust me, it's a labor of love, and it's a labor of this right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump out 5 yards of topsoil, which is around 6 tons, and then we're going to put big piles. You know how I like to do the mounds and the piles, and then once the piles are in, we're going to start planting. We're not going to plant till the spring. So this is a little sneak peek into the future of what this is going to be. Dominic, go ahead up. So we're dumping this, like I said, it's 6 tons of topsoil. You lock them so they don't close on me? Okay, so 6 tons of topsoil we got coming down right now. We're gonna make our mounds. Go ahead up. This is beautiful, dark, black topsoil. Screen. Perfect. Now what's going to go in this topsoil? I'll tell you what's going to go in this topsoil. A lot of hosta, a lot of hibiscus, a lot of banana trees, a lot of fancy things, a lot of butterfly bushes. So my favorites are the banana trees, the butterfly bushes, the hibiscus, all different kinds of hibiscus, yellow, red, pink, and then of course the hostas. And then you got 4 or 5 different kinds of hosta that you can put in there that they like to nibble on the leaves. What also likes this? Earthworms. Worms love it. So now what you're looking at is 6 tons of topsoil. Oh, that's like a lazy boy chair, folks. But all you gotta do is, and it goes in there. We're gonna have it in there today. We're gonna make 5 different mounds. Now here's what a mound looks like, if you didn't know. This is a mound, okay? If I just dig under, oh, look. Oh, so cute, and baby. And that's what's happening here. The turtles are using them. So if I just move the grass, this is the topsoil. This is the topsoil right there. So what I do is, instead of digging into the dirt, I put this mounds of topsoil up 18, 20 inches high. I let them sink down naturally. They go down to about a foot, And then I plant my hibiscus, my banana trees. Now these aren't dead. These come back every year. So here you go. Here's what happens. Here's what the animals do. Come on in here, Sally. Take a look. Oh, come here. Come on in here. Let me lay down in here. Look, watch what happens. Guys, watch what happens when I move the grass. There's a box turtle hibernating. I'm going to carefully put her back right there. Here's another one. Here's another one. Love these guys. And this is what they do. They hibernate under that grass and on the mound. And that's what they do. They love the vegetation. If I took the time to dig through here, I bet I'd find about 20 of them in this one pile. But I'm going to let them back. And I'm just going to put the grass loosely on top of them. But that's what this is. This is a mound. Is that thing on me?
Mm-hmm.
Is that thing on?
It is.
Are we recording?
We're recording.
Anyway, guess what? That's a mound. And that's what we do. So we're going to do about 5 mounds in there. Now, this is a finished mound, which means it's already planted. It already has the banana trees, which, you know, they die down and then they grow right back next year. This is the first stages of a box turtle pen. So it's very important if you want to really know how to keep box turtles outside and really know how to keep box turtles healthy, that you do it right. And what they need is, they need mounds of debris to hide in. They need mounds of organic topsoil for the plants to grow in, because they love getting near them plants and getting near them roots. And if you notice, all the turtles stick around by where the plants are, because there's a little layer of moisture down there, and they really like that. Let's check something out. Now this is something that I would do by myself normally, and I'm going to do it today, right now. But luckily, I have people who work with me at home. Like Justin.
Hey, yo. What's up? How are you two?
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Locke, phenomenal with a cigarette in his mouth. Okay.
King of the castle.
King of the castle. Okay, folks. Let's end this one right here, and we'll show it after we get the piles inside. The job foreman and the boss taking a little break. Oh, we go, girl. Who's your baby girl? Oh. We're almost there. Taking a little break. Mila Marie, come here. Mila. Okay, folks. So the show goes on. The show goes on. The show goes on. We are still at it. We are putting out the organic topsoil, and then we just got another load of organic debris, which is vegetation, decomposing vegetation. There's a couple box turtles. There are 3 box turtles, actually. Look at this. Look at that. See how they hide in there? They absolutely love it. Here's another one. And here's another one. This one's been out curious, watching us all morning. They love climbing on top of these piles of vegetation. So you can see we have different piles going on here. We have piles of vegetation, leaves, sticks and leaves. And then we have piles of actual organic topsoil. And then piles of decomposing vegetation, which is this. And all of it serves a purpose for the box turtles. There's a nice pond for them, shallow pond. Now keep in mind, there's no box turtles in this enclosure yet. There will be. And these piles of organic topsoil are all going to be planted with hosta, with Actually, that's butterfly bushes right here that my son ripped out off the property. And they'll probably come back to life. I just covered the roots with topsoil and I put some water on them, and I'm sure they'll come back to life. But so the plants that I like are various types of hosta plants, which are edible. This is just for hiding in and burrowing in. This is for planting in. Various types of hosta plants, which are edible. Various types of hibiscus plants. We have lemon trees we use. We use butterfly bushes, fancy grass, 3-4 different types of fancy grass, and you know, multiple kinds of hibiscus. And then we have butterfly bush, not butterfly bushes, elephant ear plants and banana trees that we use. So multiple plantings, and this one's about 2.5 foot tall right here. But they do shrink. Right now it has air in it. They do shrink down. So this is the landscape of a 2B box turtle enclosure. Next season, this will be a box turtle enclosure, and this is going to be for the grow outs, anything from 2 inches to 4.5 inches. And then this little area in here is going to be for neonates, babies. So we're gonna fill this up with dark root mulch and peat moss and dark root mulch in here. And this is going to be for babies. We'll put a little shallow pool so they can go in and out of the shallow pool, and that helps them just not get preyed upon by the adult box turtles. And of course, this is a seasoned, well, this is a 1-season box turtle pen, but it shows how we let the grass grow in, and we let the plants grow. See, these are butterfly bushes. These are hibiscus. Of course, they have died off for the winter time, but they come back. The fancy grass dies off, it comes back. Honeycrisp apple trees. We like to keep small trees in here. This is our new worm farm right here. So that is a breeding ground for many European night crawlers. And then, of course, you know, a pond feature. And what I call the box turtle grass, which is unmowed lawn, soft, grows up and it's soft, and they love to hide in it. So that's the process, and this is the pen that is under construction now. This will be a grow out pen for the box turtle neonates, anything up to 4 inches, subadults, for next season. I like that little house, so I'm going to leave it in there. It's a little, like, I don't know, it's a little tyke's house. I'm just going to put dirt across the front. Going to probably remove the red door. Put dirt across the front, pack it with hay, and let the animals go inside and play in there. They'll play, they'll go in, they'll come out. But got the boys working still. We're loading. Always a job here at Tortuga Ranch. Always a lot of work here.
And Danny was like, dude, I thought I was gonna work until, December or something. And Don was like, nah, we don't have enough.